Greetings, Habari. Hola. This is Kai Y007. Please excuse the typing. It's kind of one of those things where you're trying to get something together and you just got to keep pushing through it. First off, thanks for either catching this live or possibly the replay. And going to be talking about some things that, are affecting the community, and they have. But with these type of topics, like I'm going to get into, people question, why do we care? Why is it of a concern to you? I'm going to respond to some comments that was made aggressively towards me and whatnot. So yeah, we want to just tap right on into that, and just trying to get this together because I really like having my thumbnail visible as I'm speaking on. Then went through all that to get it in there. So it's like, where is it? Trying out this new background with StreamYard too. Shout out to the people too. I've gotten some more subscribers and people interacting with the channel more now, which I appreciate. Shout outs to the Star Report. Thankful for help on their part through the the Star Report channel on YouTube. So getting right into things too and why I'm doing this. Oh, duh. Sorry, it's right here. All right. So this affects a lot of people. Anytime you have things going on and you're opening it to the public and it has to do with money and finances, it's very important. It should be important to everyone. Right now, it's probably not just America, but I can say for America, we are in an economic crisis right now. So how would it not affect you? How does talking about these allegations that have to do with DJ Envy, who's Rashawn Casey, very well known for maybe a couple of decades now, working with through iHeart. He works with the Breakfast Club. And he had his partner, Cesar Pena, who was just arrested. And a lot of us have been talking about it. So anyway, I did a video on it, and I did a different perspective. It was basically taking a look at the wives. What do we think of what do we think about the wives? And I put a question in the chat to see what y'all think about it specifically. Do you feel that Black and brown people are more vulnerable, or do you feel there's not much of a difference? So I think people would agree that there is a difference, and things like that. So it is important. And what I hope people don't do is get discouraged and not want real estate and feel like, well, hey, maybe it's not meant for me to have a home and things like that. Because I encourage generational wealth, and it has to start somewhere. If you already have it, and you can continue it. But there's also a thing that I'm going to be looking into also, which is generational curses, things like that. I want to look more into curses and their existence. Is it because of the way we speak about things to keep ourselves back, and then we see someone get scammed and scheming going on? So we may use that as an excuse not to pursue bigger things in life, and we shouldn't. These are certain individuals that may prey upon people, etc. So we just want to be mindful of that. So I'm looking for some solutions too. I enjoy listening to investors, and the tips they give and things like that, they work. I'm living proof of it. I also in the past have listened to Dr. Boyce Watkins and some of his teachings, and it pushed me to help motivate me to go out there and just start investing. And I did, and it worked out pretty good. Being affiliated with people that are already in it, you would think would be a win-win. So I want to get right into it now. I'm going to show some video, and I'm going to give some commentary. I'm going to I want to address the man in this video that I have coming up. And a shout out to Tony the Closer, and he has a channel which I put in, I think in the title. I'll put it in the comment section too, the channel, just because there may be some people that don't know, if you're not already aware. DJ Envy is currently suing Tony the Closer, and I have the paperwork on that. But I really wanted to zoom into on Cesar Pena, his brother, Luis Pena. He also goes by Luchi. Even in the paperwork, they have Miss Luchi. He's in there, but he was talking so reckless to Tony the Closer, and he's threatening to kill him and stuff like that. And it makes me think when I look in the comment section, like I stopped looking because I was going back and forth with y'all. And that's what I do. And sometimes it's like, let me take a step back and really just like kind of fall back, and I'll get back into the comments another time. But it kind of caused me to stop reading them a bit, because when people, we speak out on things, and my channel is like that. So to be accused of clout chasing off of someone's name is ridiculous. You have to look at someone's entire work, like look at my whole channel before you judge one video. Because I walk God's earth, and I'm one of the original women anyway, so I can talk about anything I please. Okay, Africana. So there's that. But also, I don't just go off of what's trending. Oh, what's this? What's that? That could help, but I could play with keywords and try to get my get some viewership in. But my topics have to do with the community, and particularly the Black community. So if something is this impactful, yeah, why not talk about it too? And people like some of y'all are too scared to speak out, so you speak at people that do speak out, and I find it concerning. I read my comment section, and like, you don't know the whole story, telling me this and that, this and that. Okay, but I'm displaying their story. I'm letting them speak for themselves. Like in the video where I was talking about the wives. Tony the Closer, his life is being threatened. Like, that's okay? That's all right to some of y'all? Because from what I'm seeing, it's like that's what y'all saying. And hopefully y'all can hear me loud and clear, because a couple people was like, oh, we can't really hear you that good. I like music, and I'd rather have music with my voice. So for the most part, that's how it's going to be. I've even been working on AI, because then I won't even have to hear my voice. Okay, that's me. Some of us are just like that. But I find balance in tuning into my own self detractors that I have, and things like that have held me back for a while now. I don't let them hold me back anymore. So I'm going to do things my way, but with the best of intentions. So if you feel me with that, I expect you to come back to my channel, possibly subscribe, possibly hit the like button, and only take a second. And no, I don't drill you about doing anything. I just ask, or remind you. That's all. Because I don't like people telling me what to do either. Do this, do that. Just like, come on, man. Like, we've been through that most of our life. We ain't coming on here for that too. So anyway, but again, shout out to my people that are new that have come through. I can actually type welcome to. And feel free to engage. So no plan on this being long. This is a live stream. I think I basically posted it up maybe a few hours ago, or so, a little earlier today, not that long ago. But I did have some time in between, so I said, okay. Oh, hey, Yeti Black. So have you been following what's been going on? And how you doing first too? I mean, to just jump right into it. I'll be trying to move into things. Yeah, so there's that. So I'm gonna play some of the video, like I said, and then I'll give some commentary on it, and then move forward. Because it's kind of feeling like, to me, some of y'all don't mind getting scammed. You don't want us getting in the way of people getting scammed or something, because I don't understand. And no, they haven't been fully charged, but the Pena brothers have already been charged. So I'm going to go over that paperwork. I'm going to back up what I'm saying. And I'm just questioning the people too. Like, do you feel that there's more vulnerability with us? So far, when I looked at the poll, because I put a question in the comment section, like you are saying yes, that we are a more vulnerable community. And I agree. And you may disagree, it depends, Okay, let's get into some of the clip here.
A loser, and all the you ain't gonna have no more diamonds in your neck. Remember that, bitch? Oh, you ain't fucking with the real niggas. You can go after NBCs or whatever, but with me,
this is Luchi Pena. So there's Luchi.
You're wrong, bitch.
I have an arbitration scheduled for January 24th, 2024 at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything that was scheduled today.
So this is what I was doing right here. I reached out to the courthouse that Luchi will be attending soon, because according to the information online, it contradicts with some of the dates that are actually going on. So what I called was to get clarity on what dates they're due in court, and more information I could get at the time. So I put some of that conversation in here so I can add it with the live stream. I do feel like too, if you're not getting the answers you're looking for, we can make phone calls. I believe in emailing, and I believe in coming in person too. Don't matter. Just get to the truth. Let's get to the bottom of it. So that's what I'm playing right now. All right, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back just a bit, just so I can mention that. I meant to mention that too. All right, so here we go. Anybody have any questions, anything to say? And the link is there. Whichever position you have on it, it's good for us to connect and talk. So, we don't have to just stick to all the comments in the comment section. Like, that's fine too. But it's like, if y'all really about what y'all saying, like, I stand on everything I say. I don't know about y'all.
Arbitration schedule.
So, let me just add some context to this too. Luchi Pena, he owes these people, I'm gonna show the paperwork, almost $300,000 to do work as a construction manager, right? So come to find out, he's neither, and he's representing the flipping. He got flipping in jail. He got the specifics in the paperwork. All this is going on. So he is now going to be going to court. It said October, which was yesterday. So that's why I called, so I can get the latest information. But no, it was rescheduled 2 more times. And that's what the woman is going to tell me on the line. So we'll get right into it. But this is him, making all these threats and everything. And we're going to get into that. We'll also get into the fact that he seems to want to go back to jail, and he about that life and everything else, right? But he was crying and begging to get out the last time he was in there. I got paperwork on that too. So we're going to get into that right now, or right after. Okay. Thanks for coming through, everyone that did too. Let's get right to that.
You a loser. Remember that. You a loser. And all the you ain't gonna have no more diamonds in your neck. Remember that, bitch. You ain't fucking with the real niggas. You can go after NBCs or whatever. But with me, you're wrong, bitch.
I have an arbitration scheduled for January 24th, 2024 at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything that was scheduled today.
All right. When I looked online, it was under that docket, so it appeared that there was a court date today at 8:30 actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it was rescheduled to November 29th of 2023, and then the judge put it on for January 24th at 9:30.
Oh, so the judge moved it again. Okay.
So, the judge moved it, so there's nothing scheduled for today.
Remember that. I love you. And you're going to see, puto. And
so he's got more death threats coming. But you see what I said? And then I'm going to show y'all too that it still has the old dates in the system. So, on our end that we can see. So anyway, that clarifies it. So not till January. So his time is running out. What he's been doing is stalling and all this procrastinating. And he went with a very low offer. He owes them like $95,000, and he offered them like only $20,000, very low amount. So he's not trying to pay anything. And these death threats, like, he wants to go to jail. Like, where else you want to go? Up from jail is what, prison? And another thing, y'all, too, I will say this in the chat. This is not RBR's channel. This is Kai and Y's channel. Thank you. So please stop affiliating my channel with his. Whatever grievances y'all have, and don't get started, because I'm going to clap at all of y'all. If you don't know by now, you have and had the right one. I'm tired of it. That's why I do some of these videos too. Like, because y'all just don't get it together. And instead of seeing the bigger picture here and the research and the time people be putting in and be on people's necks, risking their lives out here for bigger causes, you guys argue about penises and mouths and who's doing this to whose kid and to all this other nonsense. That's all y'all do. Don't bring that over here.
When I shoot the shit at you, you ain't gonna have no more diamonds in your neck.
All right, nothing till January. Okay.
January 24th at 9:30, and I don't know if Mr. Penna, if he is he's got an attorney, or Isaac has an attorney also. So the attorney around that time will get all the information from the court for that arbitration on January 24th.
Okay. Oh, all right, my bad. Because it looked like you was just trying to talk about his channel. Like I already know y'all gonna be doing that because it's chaos going on over there too. You see, I haven't been over there, so I just don't want any of that coming over here. I'll show you a message. The easier people did exactly, and money is important. But I mean to get like that. I just know because I peeked over there and I saw some toxicity. I saw some stuff, and I'm like, yo. So I just want to be on topic, but also the link is there for open discussion about anything else also while I have the time here today. So I will be on probably another 20 minutes or so, and that's going to be that. But that's why the link is there. And I'll pin it when I figure that out again. So we'll finish this with Gangsta Luchi. Okay.
Okay, so all the attorney should make sure he tells his client everything too that he will be getting from the court to prepare for the January 24th arbitration.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what they're saying is the arbitration. So that basically is meaning that the courts are saying, go ahead and you guys settle your grievances in private or whatever. So they don't, when they come to the court, they basically the court will just help them to seal the deal, but they have to make the deal. And so far, he don't want to pay up nothing. And he's busy on here making threats. And this is nuts. So I would think y'all would have something to say about it. Or if someone catches a replay later in the comment section, because I still have some questions. I do want to know I'm going to look up the penal code again, too. I want to know if once convicted, what would a punishment be? I'm trying to get to that now because we're almost to that point.
You're fucking with the wrong one. You think you know this tough shit? You came to my house when I was in New York. Come to me now. I'm here. I'm in Edgewater, New Jersey.
These are opinions, brother.
Bring all your peeps and everybody that wants to come and say I owe the money. I'm right here. I'm right here right now. Right now. Show me, bitch. You won't. You won't. You won't. Remember that. And I know where you live, bitch. Remember that. Shout out to La Muerte. Have a good night.
I know where your mama live at too, right?
Let's
I know your mama live at too.
Yeah, all right, let's come on over. We're ready for you. We're gonna eat pork chops with you, bitch.
Mommy be with daddy.
Come on over.
We send mommy with daddy, Puto. We send mommy with daddy, Puto.
Listen, I'm not big business. I'm none of those niggas. I'm none of those niggas. You fucking with the wrong. Listen, you fucking with the wrong one.
My address a long time, Puto. Do something.
I don't go fuck. What?
You had the address a long time, Puto. Do something.
I'm home right now.
How long you had the address and ain't pull up yet, pussy?
All right, break them all. All right, I want to pull us. Listen, 6 Toronto Plus, Passaic, New Jersey. I'm gonna come over right now. Come over right now. Come over right now. Tough guy. Come on. You want to lie for me?
So, okay. So you see that, right? And this is Siege opinion too. So people that might not be as familiar quite yet in his bio. Also, now he's like the mastermind, it seems like, behind all of this. But when you got people scheming and being masterminds, they're very dumb criminals too. I remember they had that. What was it? Cops, dumbest criminals or something, because they so dumb. Like the level of ignorance that they still have. If you're gonna scheme, you want to be bright too. They're not the brightest people. Maybe in complexion. That's about it. It's like. If you like pina colada, if envy had half a brain. Oh my gosh, you don't eat. And the more they talk, the more y'all cannot refute that they are getting themselves into bigger trouble. And we have him here. I saw this picture. When I saw this picture, I thought about Tory Lanez is locked up. I was like, well, they might get locked up together. No, because I think he on the West Coast. Wait a minute, keep going. But then just the outcry, not outcry, but reaching out and specifically touching people, like a lot of us, and making us believe that you're in it for the right reasons is bothersome. But at the same time, I do feel like, it's on us to do our research. And when we looking people up, we have to decide how we feel about them in their past. It'll be like a screening process, which Tony the Closer does too. He's not just getting anybody that's saying, oh, he needs to go and I'm a victim of his. No, he screens people. He seems to ask the right question.
Tony, you a loser. Don't come, bitch. You know they work. You know it. You be that tough that shit on Instagram. Come right now. Other niggas that Caesar or MB or money come to my house right now. Let them come right now. You won't come, right? You're fake, bitch. Remember that. I'm gonna smoke you, bitch.
I got fucking contacted immediately by Luchi and everybody else telling me, oh, you know who you fucking with.
So let's see who we... Miss Pena. Now, this is his record from when he was in prison, claiming that his conditions wasn't right, this and that, and he need to be properly classified and this and that, crying in prison. Now, that's different than what you just saw, right? And he's alleged that saw a Star Report channel too. What, he's busting heads, like he's trying to come at everybody right now. And then some of y'all are defending this. I'm not specifically saying exactly anyone other than Caesar and Luis. They've already been locked up for these type of schemes against people. Then here he pled guilty. You see right at the top of the screen, pled guilty, right? For what? What does it say? Charging conspiracy to steal credit cards using skimming device. So you heard about that when all of us were vulnerable around, if you had get gas at the gas station, they put the little devices in, or they put it somewhere and they can steal stuff from you. So a lot of this is random and some of this is personal with them. Either way, it's like greed is all over it. Greed is all over it. So he took the warden to court. He wanted to spend the rest of his 6 months, as you see right here, in a halfway house or something to get out early or whatever. But it's just like all this talk. Like even when I see people talk a lot and they say it like, oh, I'll do this, do that, I'll be like, oh, like, sometimes people are about that life. But it okay, I'm trying to pin it. I can't pin it. Okay, never mind. Again, if someone wants the link too, you can let me know if it's not visible there. It could be there, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just want to touch on that and the fact that sometimes this is why people don't speak up and people want to intimidate you, which this is perfect example of live. You see him and you hear him intimidating a witness. Now, currently, like I said, DJ Envy is suing. The man at the top is Tony the Closer, and he has a channel here on YouTube too. He's suing him, and this is the affiliate of Cesar Pena threatening him and others apparently. So that sound like somebody that don't mind going to jail, or you know what I mean? All this talk about that, and you don't mind going, you can go back, then you can go back, and stuff is worth it, worth doing time. Okay, but why was you crying right here? Like, why did you sue the warden? Was this Pena versus Minor? Why? You want to get out, right? Like, nobody don't really want to be in jail. So I don't know. Y'all can share your thoughts on it. I'm gonna get back into the clip and then I'll go in closing.
None of those niggas. None of those niggas. You fucking with the wrong. Listen, you fucking with the wrong one.
My address a long time.
Listen. 6 Second Plus, Passaic, New Jersey. I'm gonna come over right now. Come over right now. Come over right now. Tough guy. Come on. You want to lie for me? You work for the FBI? Come right now.
Oh, you better watch out. We fucking put you on and this and that and fucking, you better take this shit down. You better watch who you talking to.
This man at the bottom is the credit dude. He's one of the earlier ones that came out to speak against DJ Envy after he praised DJ Envy and the crew. He's a little shisty to me. I'm not sure how to take him because he came in a whole different way and now he's going out a whole nother way. Even if it was me that was in his position, it would be on me to jump the gun too quick to give people so much credit. And I'm supposed to be the credit person, right? Got swindled out of money yourself, but you're supposed to be teaching others. I don't expect perfection, but at the same time, he flip-flopping. But I like how Tony the Closer addressed him and the questions that he gave to him. He wanted to know, what is it really about? 1 minute he was like this, and now he's coming on the show saying, yeah, I'm like riding with, Tony the Closer. I got to let him know I'm a victim too. So what I like about what Tony the Closer does is he really asks people the questions. He wants to know, basically verify if you're really a victim, so on. So that's something that I think that's something good to thanks for the likes too, y'all. Okay, appreciate it. Something that what's my thumbs up. So anyway, yeah, so flip-flopping. So we gotta know who to trust. But I wanted to say too, and part of the point of me wanting to spotlight some of what Tony the Closer has been doing is that Tony the Closer has been going through a lot behind the scenes. He lost a child behind the scenes with all this going on. He has a pregnant wife, no longer now, but these are some of the extremities that sometimes people go through that speak up and speak out. Sometimes the emotions get internalized. You get harassed online and things like that. And I feel for them, and my condolences go out to him and his family. So when I think about how people leave nasty comments to me and Tony and anybody else that is speaking on this topic, I really want to know, what kind of people are y'all? What kind of person are you? Really? Let's just say all of this stuff is wrong with Envy. There was no scamming going on at all. No fraud, right? They already have a record of it. So that tells your character. The information that's been put out, y'all can read it for yourself. It took me, I've been looking into this for some days now, over the past week, here and there. So I want to make sure I'm giving the correct information. So I just wonder, what type of people are we dealing with in some of y'all? And I see why some people don't speak out. His wife said to him, like, maybe, you shouldn't discuss this any further. They coming at me online. Maybe we should, you should. He kept fighting. How you think Tony feel? Like, seriously, you think that all this is cool and fun for him? It's not. It's the man in him that's not backing down. A real man that married a woman. We don't even see much of that these days. Building a family, built his own wealth, and apparently has classes, also, classes to help others. And I'm not concerned about the fee. Everyone has their own fees. Everyone has different purposes in life. But at the same time, he's taking emotional toll as well, right here online. And you can go on his channel, you can see the details and see more of what I'm talking about. Some of it I didn't feel that it was necessary to put on here. But he was really emotional with one of the victims' dads. Made him cry. They both teared up. I just seen the pain in these men's eyes, but then I see that rainbow is starting to come up. And it's not with the alphabet, the rainbow that we always had that comes after the rain, the storm that you go through while you are trying to protect the masses, if anything. But it's just so many of y'all bad apples out here that just come against people. Just like y'all came against me so fast. I was like, wow, I'm just getting started. I'm not going to keep talking about them because I talk about other stuff. If you look at my channel and take for one look, you see that I like talking about things to do with science, sex, and things to do with the community. And that's some of the things that I'm better at. And I'm going to continue with that. There's nothing y'all could do about it. But I do offer the floor. I still do that. Whether you're in opposition or whatever it is, that's fine. Oh, hey, Marcy. I just mentioned your cousin channel too, Star Report. Marcy. Yes. I was gonna mention your thank you. I'm gonna mention your candles too. Um now your Armani. Really nice stuff. I plan on showing some of that in an upcoming video that I plan on doing around somewhere around the Halloween holiday too. You're welcome. Yeah, so you really should check her out. Um, and yeah, I'll reiterate too, and it has nothing to do with anything of um, anything other than love. That's what she puts in her candles. So regardless of any conversation I bring forward or anything that has nothing to do with her beautifully smelling candles. So I had got me some candle and I had got some wax melts. I actually want to do the wax melts online, so I'll cam up my that for that part of it and show some of y'all that because they look so nice too. It looks like she put something in it. They're so decorative. You guys will see. You guys will see. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, Marcy, are you the one with the candles? Well, anyway, I was going to mention her, and I'll have more information on her too. So the person in chat still, thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. So yeah. So, oh, okay, good. I was like, wait, this said no, but yes, okay, I get it. Okay. Family-owned business too. It's that's some good stuff going on over that way. You know, support. And especially with the holidays coming up too, right? I have a business card over here somewhere. Yeah. So, ooh, maybe I should have stayed sitting down. Like I was just doing. Hang on, y'all. Where's the camera at? Oh, there we go. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Hey, let me remove that. I'll come back to the video. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to. Oh, I'm being all weird. Here's a business card right here. Really nice things. And it got shipped quickly too. I was like, wow, you're better than other businesses I've ordered from. Big ones. You know, it's nice to get into smaller businesses too, which I'll continue to do. Great sponsors going on over there at the Star Report too for people to check out. You know, can get some good networking going. All right, so I'm just gonna go back for a little more of the video. And those are your daughters. Yeah. Yes. Great smelling products. And burn nice and slow too. It's not a fast burn where as soon as you burn your candle, it's gone. Nope. You get some good timing out of it.
Don't forget who fucking, and I'm like, the fuck? Instead of helping me, you fucking silencing me. And then, oh, don't talk like that.
So again, and this is a specific paperwork on DJ Envy suing Tony the Closer. And all these threats and stuff going on. You know, this man's been through, I don't know, I think people just don't get it. It's like, I know I'm small time and everything, but this man has a family, obviously, too. And, you know, whether I may or may not have a significant, you know, you go through it. And sometimes I feel like, oh, people are so big, nothing bothers them. That don't hurt them. But it does. Money doesn't replace emotions. Money doesn't replace anything really essential. We all need to eat, breathe, and sleep, things like that. We don't need certain abundances. And the thing about greed is when people are greedy, there's never enough. Nothing good comes of it. So again, you know, I could have had her picture up when I spoke on him, but just to reiterate, you know, she had lost a child recently, and it was during a lot of the turmoil behind this Caesar Pena, DJ Envy, and all that stuff. And if you check it out, Tony the Closer speaks more in detail on that and how he feels it was a direct effect of these cases. And if so, that goes under his case too. People can get sued over stuff like this. That's distress that caused, you know, miscarriage. And money can't compensate that, but you can be charged. So I just wanted to highlight that he's a bigger guy, of course. I've done things in the community and protests, just things where you speak out, petitions, anything you could like think of, like I've tried, been a part of. So when people come against people like us, it's like I see why people don't do it, but you do have to be built for it because some of it is just the beginning. And I'm ready for everything. I've given up everything to be of the sacrifice for my people. I've already let go of emotions of being embarrassed and worried about that. None of that stuff has an effect on me because it's small time. When you have your eye and heart on the bigger picture, nothing gets in the way of it. Nothing. So I just wish people more fortune and blessings moving
That shit
forward.
fucking 10 carat, nigga.
Oh, this is him talking about this. It's about to go off in this. I'm like, he's so mad at his rings. I ain't never seen no rings. I don't remember it turning pink, and he got some what kind of diamonds going on up in there. It was blinding people. But it sounds like Luchi want to go back to prison. So if that's y'all fans of his, that's been in the comment section or whatever, like of theirs, you guys need to defend your peoples then, because I see them going down. I see them going down. The wives, they could freeze their accounts, their bank accounts, and they could start seizing their assets. You guys think that taking pictures down and deleting them, that's going to do something. Oh no, this is just the beginning. They want to see where money came from and where it went. You can try to hide it, and then they're going to go look at, well, let me see what you got to show for it. Because we know you done went through some cash. This is millions. And anybody that stands by this, we're still getting the facts. I'm not jumping the gun. That's why it took me a little while to even talk on it. But it was irking me because I'm somebody that's into real estate myself. I'm big on getting more information. We all should own land and houses. So yeah, it bothers me. Especially the fact that Black and brown people have been held back because of different reasons. We are in an economic struggle, but yet we do spend a lot. So we need better relationships with money anyway, but with better financial relationships, and we can build them with each other too. But we have to just do it the right way. And it sucks that people like this are taking it away. And I know that they're putting more doubt in our people's minds, and it may keep them from ownership. And that's not right for nobody. You cannot speak against what I just said.
Cuban Secornian. Get wild, no. You bitch ass nigga. You a bitch. Because you're a loser. Tony, you a loser. Remember that. You a loser.
Yes, he did. He spoke on that. They lost their child. Marcy, like, I've been really feeling some kind of way. And I'm like, these people be coming on here, like, really talking so greasy. I had to leave. I said leave, like I walked away from the channel and walked down the hall. But I like stopped reading the comments. I was like, yo, because I was going back and forth with people, and people go back and forth with you, then they delete it. And it's like, like, you get me upset. I'm not used to arguing like online. This is different. Before we had online, you got to argue with each other, at least on the phone or in your face. I don't like that because a lot of people be chumps. But it's not even just about physical harm. It's just like, you cannot defend fraud. It can happen to you. And people can't say, hey, who are you to speak on it? You just trying to be down with other people. No, I want to be down with the truth. I want my people scammed. The banks are already against us, people. They still redline. Biden in office. Yup. Guess what? I attend a lot of meetings for small businesses, and you know who's there? White women, and they always get it. There's always some kind of stipulation in their favor. Little old me, I just sit and listen to the webinars. And then I stopped. Because you know why? I'm not getting anything from it because of my color. That are, what is it, Small Business Bureau and all these other ones, they never really help us. If y'all look at the statistics, you'll see for yourself. And don't count 2020 because a lot of people was scheming their way into getting some dough. Not talking about that. I'm talking about official businesses. And a lot of them are ran by white men. And the white woman, the wife, poses that it's hers so she can get more contracts. And they get the biggest $1 million contracts through the state, especially how New York State runs. I used to work there too. Minority and Women-Owned Business Department. I see it for myself. So yeah, it should bother me, but it should bother you too. I just want to say one more thing. See the page cost me nothing. Oh wow. See what I mean? You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. What I have right here on the screen is just it's a close up of Luchi, what he got charged with. And that's again the conspiracy to steal a car, use a skimming device. Like, come on, man. And he keeps saying, Tony, you're a loser. You're a loser. No, losers do this. Walk around with skimming devices trying to scam anybody. So just cut it out. You need to just stop it. He want to go back. I know, right? He do. He looks like it looked like it. It looked like it. I'm alleging that guys like being around guys. Some dudes like hanging around dudes because they don't know how to function in society. And some you end up being gay. You know what I mean? Don't give me gay for the stay. You gay or you not. Some of it gay for the stay, but then how you switch that off? Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Why is too many of y'all being locked up anyway? You know? But they cannot keep doing this and going around in communities and doing this to people and using radio stations and other media that's backing this. So now everybody's scared, and they should be. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
Because you're a loser. Tony, you're a loser.
And that was from 05, and this is just a breakdown of when him and his brother Caesar Pena they get me pissed. Caesar Pena and Luchi was kept getting arrested together in 2002. Oh, laughing to turn the music up a little bit. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, so wow, it's been a while too. All right, so I gotta get going. Got something to run and do. But thank you, Marcy too. Yeti Black. I'm just gonna finish the video out.
Remember that you a loser. Bye, Tony.
He's a bitch. Mommy be with daddy. We send mommy with daddy, Puto. We send mommy with daddy, Puto.
And I know they doing that thug talk. Like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, give a kiss of death. And like, was that the kiss of death? Because you look like you was really enjoying. Good night, Tony. Like, I would expect a dude to say that to me, not after a death threat, like just a nightcap.
I'm none of those niggas. She and the guy. I'm none of those niggas.
All that.
Listen, you fucking with the wrong one.
My address a long time.
No, we know who you are now. Thanks.
Gracias.
I'm home right now.
How long you had the address and ain't pull up yet?
No, buenas noches.
All right, I want to pull it up. Listen.
No more buenas.
I'm not coming right now.
So they can't defend that, Marcy. These people that's coming against us. Oh man. Shoot. Who's I getting ready to? Okay. No. Okay. Whatever. All right. They don't want to have me in a little box where I can show my full thumbnail, but whatever. Okay. But thanks for coming through. And I see I got some likes on there, so I appreciate it. Also people that are new to, and you know, y'all on the op side, you can't say that you didn't have an opportunity to come and speak your mind to. This was a quick live and I just put it up that I was doing it, but I will have another one coming up most likely on the weekend. I like doing chocolate Sundays, but that's more of a sensual time. I like to kind of have a mood setter and just talk about things that make us feel good, and you know, maybe some laughter in between. More like sexual subjects that I'll speak on. I'm just speaking on, and maybe y'all join me for that. But what I would like to do too is more often. I don't know when how often I'll do lives. I may do them weekly and just see how it goes. But I will drop the link too, and we can have time for an open chat. And when I put open chat or open discussion, that means we can discuss anything that may be on your mind, or you may have something that you do want to get off your chest. I don't want to discourage anyone. Like I saw earlier, I kind of snapped. I just said that because the person didn't even say anything to me. They immediately spoke with someone else in the chat about a whole nother channel that they have an issue with. And people tend to come to me and take out their grievances on me because I support another channel. And that's not fair to me to an extent, because then that kind of shows what I support. There's some type of character in there too. But at the same time, judge me on my character. All right. I go where I need to go. And again, if I see something that's not quite right on the channel, you won't see me really support the channel, probably be there because I don't stand by certain things. And I'm just being honest. I'm seeing a lot of things that I don't like and I just can't stand by. So people don't even barely see me on anybody's channel. Okay. So I don't know what to tell you about that. There's very few, and I've been really busy. So I've been researching, I've been wanting to gain information about different things too, for myself, and then also I can filter it out and put it on my channel. So hopefully y'all find something here that you enjoy, that may provoke some thought for you. I'm not aggressive like that. I can be if people keep coming at me, or if I feel like I'm just being attacked, I swing at everybody. I'm like that in person. It's no different. I'm not reckless with it though. I know who deserves it. It's just once I'm on your ass, I'm on your ass. Like I don't stop. Like somebody probably have to get me to stop, and it has to be somebody that I respect or I'm not. So thanks for coming out, everyone. People then will know you when you go live. Oh, thank you, Marcy. Help people know. Yes. Y'all can feel free to chat. So I'll have another live coming up too. Even if you're in opposition, whatever it is, just kind of give me more, because just us saying yes, no isn't doing much. Like I like to see the details. Let's back our opinion or our feelings back up with facts. Unless it's just a feeling. Some people, DJ Envy's been around for some time. Some people just really like him, so he can't do no wrong. Some of us live like that. I mean, he has an innocence to his face, but I'm going by the details, the facts. I don't know exactly how much DJ Envy knew, but what I know is that there's something showing at some point he knew that stuff wasn't quite right and he didn't speak up. Martha Stewart went to prison behind stuff like that. Having inside information, and it's a value to you, so you protect your ass and your assets and let everyone else fall and fail. That's what I believe was part of Envy's guilt. Other than that, the wives, they just benefit like wives always have. Okay? But nowadays, more examples are being made of people, so we'll see about that too. And Cesar Pena, you're going down, and you better stop talking against people on these lives. I don't know why y'all don't want to listen to your attorneys. That's what you pay them for. If I have to say something that bad, I'm going to pay my attorney to say it for me, because they're going to say it the right way. You might have to translate all my BS so I don't go to prison sooner, but I'm going to listen. That's what I pay you for. Or let me find out y'all don't really got no attorneys on deck right now. Because Tempio, he said he ain't representing Luchi no more, but then he told the court he is. See, even their corporal counsel, their attorneys, seem quite sketchy as well. So yeah, we have every right to talk about this and hit it from every angle. All y'all doing is adding like flame for us to keep going more, and the fire gonna get even bigger. But like I said, as usual, I talk about other things too to do with the community and science and sex. So I just want to have some fun with y'all, let y'all relax and talk about some things. And I want to leave you in a good mood. Okay. I want to give more of my channel that I don't see much on others. So having said that, thanks for coming out. This was decent. And thank you so much, Marcy, Eddie, and everyone else. For avatars that I don't know who you are, I usually don't say your name. I may display your message. Because I like people to just verify themselves, or at least hit the panel with me. I hear your voice, I know who you, get a little affiliation with you. Because some people just come around because they get off on hearing a strange screen name. They get their rocks off on just communicating with people. But I do kind of want a little more, because I know I put a lot more into it on my channel. Okay, so if y'all could just appreciate and respect that, I appreciate that. All right, so for now, peace. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, Marcy. Report. All right, peace, y'all.